Hello, my viewers. I welcome you all at my local poultry farm. Thank you so much for viewing, for subscribing, and for liking my videos. If you are new on this channel, please consider subscribing. Today, I have come with some calculations to show you how we can make profits. How can we maximize the profits when we are keeping, when we are rearing, when we are in this venture of local poultry? First of all, I've tried to break down these things. I have tried to show you the profits you can get when you are selling the fertilized eggs. Then I've tried to show you the profits you get when you hatch your eggs and you get chicks. And I have tried to show you the profits you can get when you sell the table eggs. When I talk of table eggs, I mean the eggs for eating. Yeah. So my dears, if you are new on this channel, dear, consider subscribing. Yes, my returning viewers, I salute you. My viewers, returning viewers, thank you so much, my dears. Yeah. Uh, my dears, my farm is found in Busega Chivumbiro. Yeah, Busega, Kampala. Yeah. Yes, and you can call me using my WhatsApp number, which is 0787962070, or you can use my Airtel, and it is not on WhatsApp, which is 0759498204. That is my Airtel, it is not on WhatsApp. Yes, my dears, before we proceed, first get a pen, a pencil, a pen or a pencil, plus a book or a paper. Why? I want you to record this down. We calculate together. Yeah? Get a pen and a book, or a pen and a paper, or a pencil and a paper, such that we calculate together these things, and we see that we see the profits that we can make from our birds, 100 hens per week. Yeah, my dears, I have tried to break down
I
these
always tell you
things.
that my
First
farm
of
is
all,
falling
I
in
have the
Busega
fertilized eggs
Yes,
for
we're in
selling.
Kampala,
That is A.
and we always
Assuming
have
that
trainings
100
here at the
hens give
farm
us
every
21 trays
Tuesday.
per week.
And
Minimum 21
if you say
trays
that you don't
per
have time on
week.
Tuesday, you
From
want to
those
come here
21
any
trays
other
per
day, please
week,
don't
each
choose
tray
Sunday
is
or
sold at
Saturday, because
30,000
those
shillings.
days
That's
I
the
don't
night for me.
train
That's
anybody.
the price
Yeah.
of the fertilized eggs. And for me, I tell you these things because that's what I practice at my farm. For me, the fertilized eggs, I sell it at 30,000 shillings. Okay, so assuming you have got 21 trays of fertilized eggs and each tray is sold at 30,000 shillings, you are able to get 630,000 shillings from the 21 trays. Now, let's say that the birds consume uh, the feeds, which costs 180,000 shillings. Those are feeds. So from 630,000 shillings, let's subtract let us subtract the feeds. That is 180,000 shillings. The balance will be 450,000 shillings. That's our profit. But before we consider those profits, let's assume we have the workers at the farm. Even if there are no workers, you, the boss, you should pay yourself. So we have the electricity bills, we have water bills, and so on. That is A or B, any other business. Let's assume that we have the bills of 100,000 shillings. Emitwalo kumi. From 450,000 shillings, let us deduct 100,000 shillings. The balance will be 350,000 shillings. That is our profits that we will get per week from 100 hens. If you give your hens, if you give the hens enough cocks, we are expecting the good hatchability from your birds. And once you have the good hatchability, there will be on market because everyone will be yearning for your eggs. That's one trick I can give you. Give your hens enough cocks. Okay, give your hens enough cocks. I've said that if you're having 100 hens, you should give your hens at least minimum 13. So you should give in between 13 to 15 cocks if you're having 100 hens. So that's the profit you can get if you sell fertilized eggs. And that profit is got weekly. And I always tell you that you come at the farm and we train you how to get market for these eggs, for the table eggs, for the fertilized eggs, for the cocks, for the day one old chicks, and so on. And I assure you, once you enter this poultry project or once you enter this venture of local poultry, you will not regret once you take what we train you. Feed the birds well, vaccinate them well, look for the market the way we have trained you. Please, you will not regret. So, those are the profits you will get per week from your 100 hens per week. 100 hens will give you 350,000 shillings per week if you are selling fertilized eggs. But there is no way how you are going to get these profits minus looking for market. Tojja kufuna magoba ago nga tonoonyeza katale. Bw'onooba tonoonyeza katale, my dear, amagi go bajja gagula kidomoole. Should I use kidomoole? Bajja gagula layisi because toyina katale. Once you look for market, your eggs will be having good market and you'll be able to get that profit of 350,000 shillings per week from the fertilized eggs. We proceed. Now, apart from selling eggs, what else can we do from our 100 hens? Now we've gone to part B, that is hatching our eggs. Ogenda kwaluza. We've said that from 100 hens, we are able to get 21 trays per week. Minimally. Now, from 21 trays, remember each tray contains 30 eggs. So, 21 trays times 30, that is 630 eggs. Let's assume that, from the 600 eggs, let's assume that from the 630 eggs, we have only the good eggs will be 500 only. If you get 500 good eggs from the 630, that means that you are going to take the 500 eggs to the hatchery. After taking the 500 eggs to the hatchery, we have only managed to get 400 chicks from the 500 eggs. That means that the 100 eggs were clear, or they have not given us the chicks. Let's assume that 400 chicks, each chick is sold at 2,500, enkumi bbiri mu bitaano buli kakoko z'okatunze. Kati from the 400 chicks, you are able to get 1 million. Enkoko bina bw'oba ozitunze enkumi bbiri mu bitaano kiba kitegeeza osobola okukola 1 M. But you will not be able to make 1 M from the 400 chicks nga tonoonyeza katale. You have to look for market, my dears. I advise you, please don't go into this venture without getting the training. Come and I train you how we can look for market. I will say it. From 400 chicks, you are able to get 1 million if you sell the 400 day one already chick. And assuming that the market is not so good, you are having the customers who are as you know, in businesses, there are those who come and cry, please, I don't have the 3,000, I have 200, 2,500, please. Then you say yes. From the 400 chicks, if you sell your chick at 2,500, you will be able to get 1M from the 400 chicks. Assuming that you don't have the machine for hatching the eggs, that is the incubator. You transported these eggs to the hatchery and you transported again the chicks from the hatchery. Let's assume that you use the 30,000 for transporting the eggs and transporting the chicks. Then, when you reach the hatchery, the 500 eggs, assuming that they have the fee for hatchery is 200 per egg. 200 per egg times 500 eggs. Sorry, assuming that the fee is 200. Yeah, we said that we have. Let's say we took 500 eggs. 500 eggs times 200 shillings, that is mitwalo kumi, 100,000 shillings for hatching eggs. That's the fee. 200 per egg. We took 500 eggs, that is 100,000 shillings for hatching eggs. Assuming you vaccinated your chicks from the hatchery, and assuming that each chick, the 400 chicks, each chick was vaccinated at 200 shillings. 200 shillings times 400 chicks, that is 80,000 shillings. So, from our 1 million, we reduct all these expenses: transport, hatching, and vaccination. That is 200, the expenses are 210,000 shillings. So the 1 million minus 210,000 shillings, we remain with 790,000 shillings. Let's assume that our birds consume 180,000 shillings per week. Those are feeds. So if we reduct the 180,000 shillings for feeds, you remain with 610,000 shillings as the profits. But again, before we get that, we get the exact profits. Let's assume there is A or B, that is labor, there is water expenses, electricity bills, and so many others. So from the 610,000 shillings, let's say that we have other A or B, other expenses like water bills, electricity bills, that is 100,000 shillings. We shall be able to remain with 510,000 shillings as our profits. So if you add value on your eggs and you say, no, I'm not going to sell the fertilized eggs, you will be able to get 510,000 shillings minus all the expenses. If you say, now for me, I don't have people to buy the chicks, then you will be able to get 350,000 shillings per week if you sell the fertilized eggs. So it's up to you to choose which is good for you. How much do you want to get per week? I always tell you that let's add value on each and everything you do. Add value, my dear. add the value on each and everything. Now, some people do not have time for market. They just for me, I will just sell that table eggs. Now here I am. Assuming you are having your 100 hens, you didn't add value on them. You just left the birds there. Oh, you didn't bring to add the value on your hens, that means that you've brought the cocks to enable you to get fertilized eggs. The moment you refuse, or the moment you ignore cocks, you ignore to bring the cocks at the farm, that means that you are not adding the value on your hens. Now here we are. The table eggs, each tray, let's assume that every week we collect 21 trays of eggs per week, 21 trays. And table eggs, we sell these table eggs in the supermarkets, in the big markets at 20,000 shillings. So 21 trays times 20,000 shillings, that is 420,000 shillings. Our bats eat the feeds which costs 180,000 shillings. So the balance will be 240,000 shillings minus A or B other businesses like water bills, electricity bills, transport, what and what. Let's assume that it is 100,000 shillings. There you will be able to get 140,000 shillings per week as your profits. 140,000 shillings as your profits per week. Then somebody's going to say, what about per month? That's why I've said time was 4. We are having 4 weeks in a month. So in a month, you will be able to get 560,000 shillings as your profits per month, which is also not so bad, because we have businesses here in Uganda whereby someone wakes up in the morning, puts in transport time, what and what. Then at the end of the month, he or she fails to get even the 400,000 shillings from that business. So for us, the local farmers, we are able, if you do not add the value on your eggs and you say that I'm going to sell that table eggs, there will be getting, you'll be getting 560,000 shillings per month from your 100 hens without selling fertilized eggs. That's when you are selling the table eggs, the eggs for eating only. So my dears, my customers, my dears, my clients, come and we train you how to make profits, how to add value on your products, how to add value on your farm, how to add value on each and everything that we do. Again, here with the table eggs, you can get more money. Like if you take your eggs to the supermarket, you'll be getting more money. Like they can take your eggs at 25,000. Yeah, but they will take it when you add the value. I remember very well. I was using, by the time I was selling the eggs to the supermarket, I was using those transparent trays. Yeah. I was why I did you get to know the reason why I was using those transparent trays? Those transparent trays, I was taking the eggs to the supermarket. That was, I was adding the value on my eggs, and the price, for those eggs which I was putting in the transparent trays, the price was different from these ordinary ones. Those trays, the trays, those transparent trays, remember you can put your sticker, eh, as one way of marketing your products, marketing your farm, marketing, yeah, branding your name and so on. So that is it, my dears. Thank you so much for viewing, for subscribing, for liking my videos, and for uh, supporting Molly Local Poultry Farm. Yes, my dears, I'm starting with the fertilize the eggs. Now, for the farmers who are having 100 hens at their farm, and those hens are laying, and you gave, if you are very sure that you gave the hens enough number of what cocks, we are expecting you to get at least minimally 21 trays of eggs per week. And for the fertilize the eggs, for me, I sell my eggs, fertilize the eggs at 30,000 per tray. If each tray is sold at 30,000 shillings, that means that 21 trays times 30,000 shillings. And I love you so much, my dear. Thank you so much for supporting my local poultry farm. If you want to come for training, if you want to book the old chicks, the 1 month chicks, fertilized eggs, you can call me using WhatsApp, which is 0787962070, or my Airtel, which is 0759498204. Yeah, Airtel is not on WhatsApp. For those people who are far, who are abroad, use my MTN number, which is on WhatsApp. I love you so much. Let's meet in the next video.